Imagine a civilization highly advanced, thriving, expanding across its planet. It has conquered disease, mastered clean energy, and built cities so vast they can be seen from space. But then, in just a few centuries, it vanishes. No war, no asteroid, no alien invasion. It was destroyed by its own progress. And here's the terrifying part. New research suggests this happens to every advanced civilization, including us. Even if we switch entirely to renewable energy, physics itself may doom us in less than 1,000 years. Sounds crazy? Let's look at the science. In 1950, physicist Enrico Fermi famously asked, "Where is everybody? If intelligent life is common in the universe, why don't we see evidence of thriving interstellar civilizations?" One possible answer is the Great Filter, some invisible force that wipes out civilizations before they can spread beyond their homeworlds. For decades, scientists debated what this filter could be: nuclear war, AI, a lack of resources, a catastrophic pandemic. But a 2024 study published in the preprint database Archive suggests the answer is far more fundamental and far more inevitable. It's heat. A team of astrophysicists led by Adam Frank, a professor at the University of Rochester, developed mathematical models simulating the rise and fall of technologically advanced civilizations. Their goal? To test whether energy use alone, regardless of the source, could drive a civilization to collapse. And what they found was alarming. Their simulations showed that as civilizations expand and energy consumption increases, waste heat accumulates on the planet, raising global temperatures. This is a consequence of basic thermodynamics. No matter how clean your energy source is, waste heat is inevitable. Key findings from the study. If a civilization continues growing at an exponential rate, it has less than 1,000 years before the planet becomes uninhabitable. Even if they switch entirely to renewable energy, the laws of physics still trap them in an inescapable heat crisis. The only way to survive? Stop expanding, or leave the planet. This isn't just a theory about aliens. Look at us. In 1800, humanity used about 1 exajoule of energy per year. In 1900, that number jumped to 10 exajoules. Today, we use 600 exajoules per year, and that number keeps rising. In 2023, humanity consumed around 180,000 terawatt-hours of energy. That's about the same amount of energy that the sun delivers to Earth every second. Much of this still comes from fossil fuels, which accelerate climate change. But even if we fully transition to renewables, we still generate heat. Physicists call this waste heat pollution. Even if we went 100% solar or wind-powered, our continued growth means we would eventually overheat our own planet, just like in the simulations. If we follow the model's predictions, the timeline of collapse looks something like this. Year 1, civilization expands. Energy use skyrockets. Progress thrives. Year 250, the planet is heating up. Climate engineering begins but struggles to keep up. Year 500, the poles melt. Global ecosystems collapse. The air becomes thick with heat. Year 750, the oceans begin to evaporate. Megacities become unlivable. Society fractures. Year 1000, civilization collapses, or its survivors escape to another planet. The scary part, we're already 250 years in. If this research is correct, there are only 2 solutions. 1, stop growing. That means abandoning an economy based on expansion. No more mass production, no endless consumption, no ever-expanding cities. Is that realistic? No. No civilization has ever voluntarily chosen stagnation. 2, leave Earth. Expand into space to spread out energy consumption. Colonize Mars, Europa, and beyond. Build Dyson spheres or orbiting cities that distribute energy across multiple planets. This is the only way to break the cycle. We either become an interstellar species, or we burn out like every civilization before us. The real danger isn't nuclear war or AI taking over, it's physics itself. Even the most peaceful, sustainable civilizations cannot outrun entropy. The question isn't if we will reach the tipping point. The question is, can we escape before time runs out? Because if history repeats itself, and the models are right, we are already on the path to extinction. But before we end this video, what do you think? Do you believe humanity can change course and escape this inevitable fate? Can we outsmart the cycle and break free from the heat trap that dooms every civilization before us? Or are we simply another species marching toward the same unavoidable end? Some may call it crazy. We call it curiosity. Every breakthrough starts with someone questioning the unquestionable. What if we're wrong? What if we're right? Stay curious, stay bold, and never stop questioning, because that's how progress begins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time on Mr. Q Time.